Okay, so now we're going to do a second lesson of subtraction with regrouping. If you want to pause it and then do the work and then come back and listen to how you do it, you can do that. Or if you just want to listen and pay attention and keep learning how to do it, you can do that as well. So we'll leave that up to you. Okay, so first we have 4 minus 6. That's something you can't do, so we have to borrow. You go to the next place value over, you take 1 away from it. 1 less than 3 is 2. Okay, so you're really borrowing a 10. 10 plus the 4 is 14. So now we've done the regrouping in those two place values. So 10, or 14 rather, minus 6 is 8. 2 minus 5 we can't do. Okay, so we have to borrow from this place value, the hundreds. 1 less than 7 is 6. Okay, the 1 that you borrowed slides over in front of the 2, making this 12. So now you have 12 minus 5, which you can do, that's 7. You have 6 minus 2 in the hundreds place, and that's 4. So you have a difference of 478. Difference is what you call the answer to a subtraction problem. Now, last time I noticed that there were several people that didn't know their basic subtraction facts. They didn't know 14 minus 6. They didn't have 12 minus 5 memorized. Those things need to be memorized at this point in 3rd grade, because if they're not, you're going to have to draw all kinds of little pictures off to the side. You can still get the right answer, but it's going to take you forever. So I highly recommend, if you didn't get those mastered, you work extra hard, either during spare time in school or in the evenings a little bit. Okay, if you just work really hard at it, you can learn them in a hurry. All right, let's go ahead and do another one. $659 minus 362. Okay, 9 minus 2 gives you 7. 5 minus 6, that we can't do, so we have to borrow. So borrow from the 6. 1 less than 6 is 5. Okay, the 1 that you took from here, put it in front of the 5. So that would give you 15. So now we have 15 minus 6. Okay, that would give you 9. And then you have 5 minus 3. That would give you 2. So you have a difference of 297. 297 would be your difference. Circle it up, make it stand out. Okay, let's try another one. $859 minus 747. 9 minus 7, 2. 5 minus 4, 1. 8 minus 7, 1. So you have a difference of 112. Now, why was that one so easy? Well, it was easy because there was absolutely no regrouping. Just very simple subtraction facts. Some of the easiest ones there are, okay? But you have to know your bigger ones in order to do the regrouping. And it's much more difficult when you have to do the regrouping because there's that process you need to follow. But these are super easy, and you might get lucky and see 1 or 2 of them on the test. Who knows? Okay, let's try 934 minus 758. Okay, so 4 minus 8, you can't do that. I can't have 4 fingers and take away 8 of them. That would be impossible. So I have to borrow. 1 less than the 3 would be 2. Okay, the 10 plus the 4 that I borrowed makes this 14. So now in the ones place you have 14 minus 8, which is 6. Over here you have 2 minus 5, which you can't do. I have 2 fingers. I can't take 5 away. So I have to borrow from this place value. This would become 8, and this would become 12. Okay, you can rewrite it, or you can just add the 1 like that to make it 12. It's up to you how you want to do it. Okay, so now I have 12 minus 5, and that's 7. 8 minus 7 which is 1, so that gives me a difference of 176. Now remember, if you want to pause this before I start talking about the answer and do it on your own, you feel free to do that. If you just want to listen to keep learning, you can do that as well. All right, let's try 734 minus 556. Okay, 4 minus 6 you cannot do, so you've got to borrow from this. That becomes 2. This becomes 14. Okay, now you've heard it so many times, we'll just be more efficient in the way we explain it. 14 minus 6 is 8. 2 minus 5 we can't do, so we have to borrow from this. 1 less than 7 is 6. Slide that 1 over here in front of the 2. You have 12 now. So 12 minus 5 is 7. 6 minus 5 is 1. So you have a difference of 178. Okay? Now, what I want you to do is more examples like this. So just pick out 3-digit numbers. Just make sure the top one's bigger than the bottom one. And you can practice doing as many of these problems as you want. The more you practice, the better you will get at learning your basic facts if you don't know them. If you need to go back and watch this video some more, you can go back and watch it as many times as you want.